What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. Today is the start of a new season, and we got a new season pass card, which is Elsa Bloodstone. She's a 2/2 that reads, if you play another card to fill a location, give it +3 power. And right off the bat, this card feels insanely strong. So, I mean, just if you're going to fill up one location on its own, which usually you do that by just playing the game normally, right? It doesn't matter what deck you're playing. You're probably going to fill up at least one location. And with that alone, Elsa plays for 5 points, right? Because 2 points on her body plus the +3 from her ability. So on her own, if you just activate her ability once, she's a 2/5, which is premium stats, which is, compared to other things like Silk or Lizard, although Lizard doesn't really see a lot of play anymore. Silk has been seeing a lot more play. And then if you activate her ability twice, she goes to 2/8, right? Which then competes with the higher end 2 costs like Angela and Kraven, which can really scale to that 2/8 stat line. If you activate her ability 3 times, she's 2/11, and it just gets pretty nuts from there. So I have 2 decks that I have been playing with Elsa so far. They both feel pretty good, pretty fun. The first one, this is the what I'm calling Silky Elsa, just kind of basic filler name for now, but I kind of just threw an Elsa into the Silk deck package. We got things like Silk, Kraven, Jeff, Kitty, Angela, Nightcrawler, Spider-Man, all things that move cards around, get buffed by moving, activate our Miles Morales, right? We also have Miles. We have Vision in here, which is just a good body 5/8 that you can move around. And we have Shang-Chi in here as well, which I believe Shang-Chi was not very present in the meta last season. But I really like Shang-Chi right now because I think less people are going to be expecting him since they didn't see him that much last season. And at the start of the new season, people like to get very greedy with new cards. With Elsa Bloodstone, a lot of people are going to be playing her, buffing things up very, very high. So Shang-Chi is able to keep those very greedy decks in check. And yeah, this deck is it's a ton of fun, right? This season pass card so far has been really fun. I'm hoping it doesn't get too oppressive like at the beginning of the Loki season, because at first Loki was like, oh man, Loki is so fun, and then after a couple days I'm kind of like, I'm kind of tired of playing against Loki. So we'll see how it is, but so far this card is very fun. Basically, you just want to fill up a location. Ideally with Kitty Pryde, you can just keep buffing her up and up again by +3 when you fill up a location. With Elsa Bloodstone, you could also fill up a location with anything, right? Spider-Man, Vision, and then you can move those cards, fill up the location again, which is a very, very powerful thing to do. And of course, we have America Chavez in here for consistency, since we want to be drawing Kitty Pryde as early as possible, because this is probably one of the most important cards in the deck, because even though she did receive a nerf, which was kind of a preemptive nerf, so she wouldn't be broken with Elsa Bloodstone, but I think she still is kind of broken with Elsa Bloodstone. They should have just made Elsa Bloodstone give another card +2 instead of +3, in my opinion. Like Kitty Pryde is still really good with Elsa Bloodstone. You're buffing up your Angela, you're activating the Silk, right? Which it then activates the Kraven, activates the Miles, right? It all kind of flows together. But anyways, this deck is really fun. Let's move on to the next one, which is a Zoo deck, because naturally, Zoo decks want to fill up the board. They want to take up a lot of space. So Elsa is again gonna fit into this the shell. And then of course we have Kitty Pryde, which is a 1-cost card, gets buffed by Khazar. Again, we have the Angela package as well. We got Khazar buff up all our 1-cost, Blue Marvel to buff up all our cards, Armor to protect us from Killmonger, Shang-Chi again. Since this deck is probably not going to go as tall as like Shuri decks, this is a deck that likes to go wide, spread its power across all 3 locations. We're probably not going to get very tall to beat like a Shuried Red Skull or something like that. So we have Shang-Chi to help us win those matchups. And then we have just what I consider to be, just good 1-cost cards. We have Kitty, of course. We have Elektra here, which Electra is it's honestly pretty good in this deck, I think, because a lot of one-cost cards are being played right now, like Kitty, as well as Nebula, which are probably the two best one-cost cards right now, as well as Sunspots being played a lot, Misty Knight in high Evo decks. I've been seeing a lot of people playing Bounce as well. So Electra is really good at hitting those one-cost cards that your opponent might bounce back, maybe like Iceman or maybe even like a Hawkeye or something like that. So Electra, I've found, has actually been pretty good for me in this deck. She legit won me a couple games. Like, she was the difference maker in the matchup. We have Nightcrawler here, which is just a solid card you could play on top of the Angela, move it, play in the Elsa location, move it. We have Snowguard, which is you know, it's crazy to think this was one of the worst cards in the game, and now this was probably like in my top 5 one-cost cards. Like a 1/2 that adds 2 cards to your hand that give you location control is very, very powerful. So highly recommend Snowguard, but if you don't have Snowguard, you could, of course, just throw in Ant-Man if you wanted. It kind of pains me to say I didn't put Ant-Man in this deck because he's one of my favorite Marvel characters, and he's one of my favorite cards in the game, but I kind of feel like all these other one-cost cards kind of outperform Ant-Man, right? We got the Squirrel Girl, which was recently buffed to a 1/2, so now technically she's a 1/4 that gets even stronger with Khazar and Blue Marvel, and as well as the Elsa, because Squirrel Girl is going to help us fill up the locations, which in hand helps out our Elsa Bloodstone. So if you don't have Snowguard, you can put in Ant-Man for sure, though. One of the upsides to this deck is that it's very affordable. It's very, you know, new player friendly, since Zoo decks in general are very new player friendly. The only cards you might not have, not counting Elsa Bloodstone, since she is the new card, I guess would be Snowguard, which, in that case, again, you could just put in Ant-Man. Maybe you don't have Nebula. Nebula is just really, really good. You could just put in another one-cost card of your choice. And then if you have been playing recently, you got Kitty Pryde for free. So that is the deck list. These are my 2 day 1 Elsa Bloodstone decks. They have been pretty fun so far. I gotta admit, last season was kind of a miss overall for me. Like, there were some things I liked about the season, but overall the meta was just not very fun for me. So I'm hoping the meta shakes up this season, and I'm going to show you guys some gameplay for both of these decks, so let's get into some games. Alright, so we are starting off with the Silk Elsa deck, and ooh, Quantum Realm Kitty Pryde is really good, and we have Elsa in hand. I'm gonna turn one Snap. I like to get kind of aggressive early on in the season, with the season reset. I believe I'm at rank 77 right now, since you ranked down to 73. I played a little bit last night. But yeah, this is a pretty good hand. We also have Shang-Chi to deal with any big units on the board. And ooh, we got Xandar. Man, there's a lot we can do here. Angela onto Quantum Realm is also really nice. I could do that and just kind of go keep stacking things on Angela, but it might be better to just go onto Xandar, actually, because we're probably going to play a lot of cards in there. We actually don't have too many cards that benefit from Quantum Realm. So let's go. We can go Silk Kitty or Elsa Kitty. Let's go Silk Kitty. In case we draw Miles Morales, we activate Miles. So we will play Silk first to intentionally move her. She moves to Danger Room, which is nice. And he's got a Sunspot. Now, if we I was gonna say if we draw our Electra, but I forgot Electra's in the other deck. That's what I'm saying. Electra would be really good right here, right? Like, if you get hit with Electra, like, this dude probably just retreats. But anyways, I could go Kitty, Elsa, I could also go Spider-Man, Kitty. Let's go... Should I do Elsa first is what I am wondering here. Let's go Spider-Man. We'll go Spider-Man, Kitty. We'll go Spider-Man, and we do move something to the left. And what is it going to be? And our Angela's pretty big already. That's a Cosmo. He might be playing high Evo. And, ooh, we do get the Miles, which is nice. Now, I could go Vision, but honestly, we're going to get kind of greedy here. We're going to get kind of greedy. We're going to go Elsa, Miles, Kitty. We're going all in. All in on that middle location. As long as I don't get hit by Wave. I was thinking of putting Mobius in this deck. You definitely can run Mobius, but the Elsa is kind of taking up that slot. Let's see, Nebula, and it is indeed a Wave. Ooh. Now, what I can do, our Kitty is 9 right now. Our Kitty's 9, Chavez is 9, Vision is 8. What I could do is play Kitty left, and then I hope Silk goes right. Although we would lose to Doctor Doom. No, we would still beat a Doctor Doom with Kitty on the left. I think we got this. Yeah, we got this. We beat a Doctor Doom. We beat a Hulk. It seemed like a high Evo deck, so good game. All right, let's see what we got next. We got opponent plays a Nightcrawler in the cloning vats. They might be playing a similar deck. They very well could be playing a similar deck. Let's go Kraven. Because if he's playing a lot of movement cards, he's going to buff up my Kraven. So let's go Kraven mid. And, oh, Daredevil, okay. Okay, we got a Daredevil. Bifrost, ooh. Ooh, okay, we like that. We like to see that. We're going to snap on the Bifrost. The only thing that would make this a bad matchup would be if he has Professor X. But we might still be able to work with Professor X since we have Jeff. Oh, and we move mid. Oh, that's huge. That is huge. And we're going to go... We're going to fill this location up. We're going to go Elsa. And do I want to play Jeff or do I want to play Silk? I'm going to go Jeff. I'm going to go Jeff. That way we buff up the Jeff and then we can move him. And this Kraven is going to get... this Kraven's going to get huge. The Jeff is going to get buffed up. This is going to be nuts. Yeah, the only thing I'm a little bit worried about is Professor X. But again, if we have a buffed up Jeff, not bad. Iceman, Green Goblin. Oh, what if it's Galactus? No, couldn't be, right? No way. No, he hasn't played any ramp. He hasn't played any ramp cards. Maybe it's just a weird kind of mid-range priority-ish sort of deck. Now here we can do a lot here. Do I even contest the big house? We're losing big house pretty bad by 7 points. I don't even know if it's worth it. But what I will say is I do want to move the Jeff. I do want to move the Jeff. Where do I move the Jeff is the question. Let's move left. We'll play Spider-Man here. It'll get the buff from Elsa. And we can play Silk. Let's play Silk and Cloning Vats just to get another copy. And if he is playing Professor X, he cannot Professor X the big house. So let's see what he's got for us.
Friendly neighborhood spider.
8 power Spider-Man. Dude, that's nuts. It's just nuts, man. Spider-Woman. Okay. Silk fills up that location. That kind of sucks, but it did buff up our Kraven, which we do like. Can we? I think we can win the big house, actually, if I just go Spider-Man Silk. We could do that. That's 10 points. We're down by 7 here, right? So we could do that. I could also just go like Chavez here, or even Vision to dodge Shang-Chi. But I think I'm going to go Miles Silk. I'm going to contest the middle lane. I'm going to go for all three locations, and he's out. Yeah, that was a huge boost from Bifrost, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, Elsa put in work to buff the Jeff as well as buff the Spider-Man there. So we don't even without Kitty, this is still just a good card. So here we go with the Zoo deck. We got Kitty Pryde on turn 1, which is very, very nice. Now, I did consider America Chavez in this deck, but I don't know if we absolutely need it. Of course, it is nice to have America Chavez in any deck, really, but this deck does want to play a lot of 1 costs. I guess maybe you could swap out armor, but that is a little bit dangerous, right? If you start running into some Killmongers. Not a lot of people playing Destroy, but I did play some Deadpool Destroy at the end of the previous season. And Monster Island. If we draw Shang-Chi, that's just a free Shang-Chi target for us there. But let's go Elsa. I don't want to give him an Elsa, right, with Machine World. So let's go Elsa, Kitty on the right. Nothing for our Elektra yet, but Shadow King. What? Wait, what? Excuse me? Okay then. I'm gonna snap on that because that was odd. He should have saved that. Definitely should have saved that. Now the question here with the kiln. Oh, he's snapping back. This guy's crazy, man. This dude crazy. I could fill up Elsa lane right now. Oh, no, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't. I forgot. It doesn't have to be Elsa's lane to get the buff. It could be any lane. So we'll do this. We'll fill that lane up. Shang-Chi. Okay, so that's why he snapped back. Oh, is this a bot? This might be a bot. I feel like this is bot behavior. But he does have the infinite border, which I don't think bots can have. Now, if I draw my Shang-Chi, it's game over. It's game over, bucko. But I don't know if I'm going to draw my Shang-Chi, actually. So let's do this. Let's go. Do I just play the Elektra now, just for points? Like we go Snow Guard, Elektra, Kitty to get all the... to add the Auroras to our hand and all that, or I could go Blue Marvel. Maybe we add the Auroras to our hand because maybe I could trigger Monster Island. Oh no, I can't. No, I can't actually. Yeah, we can't. Okay, let's just do this. I think we still should add the Auroras to our hand. Ghost Spider. Okay, so that could have been an Elektra target for us. Do we top deck the Shang-Chi? We do. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I don't see a way he wins this. So we go Shang-Chi here. We go Shang-Chi. Do I leave Nightcrawler there? I think I do in case he does have like a Silk or something. Silk will tie it. But if I move the Nightcrawler out, then we lose to a Silk. Oh, but Nebula's there as well. But he still could do like Doctor Doom. He could do like Jeff plus Silk or something like that. So I'm gonna leave the Nightcrawler. We'll go Shang-Chi there. Do I pull the Shang? I think we can pull the Shang-Chi, honestly. With Ghost Spider and Kitty. And let's hope we don't get wrecked by Eliath. 8 cubes. 8 cubes. Heimdall. Oh my lord. No. No, this guy bamboozled me. He bamboozled me. Wait, do I still win? I still win barely. 8 cubes. Oh man. Okay, that was a good play. I was not expecting the Heimdall at all. Wow, what a game. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. What a game. All right, I just got a game against a bot, so hopefully we can. This is a real person this time. They have the new magic avatar, so I'm sure it's got to be a real person, huh? We'll wait on the Squirrel Girl turn 1. Ooh, now Quantum Realm is good for my deck. Quantum Realm is good for me. He's snapping. I'm not gonna snap back yet. I don't know what he's playing. But we'll throw our Angela onto Quantum Realm because that's just extra 2 points there. And he probably also has Angela. I don't know if it's a good enough reason for him to snap, but maybe it is, depending on his hand. And let's go Elsa, Nightcrawler. Do I want to do that, or do I want to go into cloning vats? I think I like this. I think I like this. We'll go Elsa, Nightcrawler. Bishop. Angela Bishop. So it's probably a bounce deck. I think a lot of people have been playing Elsa in bounce, which makes sense, but personally, I'm just not. That's just not my playstyle, personally. So we can move the Nightcrawler. Then I can go Squirrel Girl mid. Squirrel Girl mid. Kitty. Get the buff from Elsa. Snow Guard. Get a copy of Snow Guard. And Kitty also gets the buff from Quantum Realm. So it's like before Kitty even got nerfed. There's a Bast. And what else has he got? A Beast. He just throws a Beast on Danger Room by itself? Okay. Sure, sure. I do have the Electra, but we'll hold on to the Electra. We will hold on. So we go Kitty. Kitty again, Quantum Realm, buff Angela. Kitty gets buffed by Elsa. And here, I don't know, because I could go Armor on Danger Room. I could also go Hawk on Danger Room, but that's also just kind of helping my opponent. So I don't know if I really want to help him out, I suppose. I guess I could. I don't know if I want to, though. I don't know if I want to. Let's go Snow Guard. Bear. Let's do that. I could have also played the Kitty and the cloning vats, get another copy, but I don't know if it's worth it because we get the. Oh yeah.
Iron Man.
Oh, Iron Man. Oh, buffed Iron Man is scary. Buffed Iron Man is very scary. So let's go Electra. We kill the Bast. And then we go Kitty here to try and compete with the Iron Man. It's going to be kind of tough, though. And Danger Room. I don't know if I want to help him out with the Danger Room, like by playing Hawk or Armor. So I'm going to go... Okay. I was going to say I'll go Bear, but yeah, I guess we just win anyway. That's just so many points, right? Like we're getting... We got +3 on Kitty, what, twice? And then we get another buff right there from Elsa. Elsa buffs the Electra, and Elsa buffs whatever I play in Danger Room if it survives. So it's just an insane amount of points. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. So early impressions on Elsa Bloodstone. This card is nuts. This card is very powerful and very fun as well, at least for now. I know, like I said with the Loki season, Loki was really fun at first for me, and then I got quickly grew tired of him. So hopefully that is not the case with Elsa Bloodstone. But so far, this card is insanely strong. Of course, I think the season pass on its own is... on its own is just worth the money, right? But you throw in a really good season pass card, I think the season pass is definitely worth it. So I would recommend picking up the season pass if you are someone who spends money on the game, or just wants to spend a little bit of money on the game. Then I would recommend just go with the season pass. Elsa Bloodstone, very good card. And so far, I like these decks with her, right? We got the Zoo deck, and then we got the Silk movement deck. I've seen people play her as well in bounce deck so far. So let me know what you think about Elsa Bloodstone in the comments down below. I'm going to leave a link to the decks down in the description of the video. Try the decks out for yourself. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you think about the spicy Electra pick. If you decide to play Electra, try her out. Let me know what you think. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me. Thank you so much for watching. I definitely recommend Elsa Bloodstone. And yeah, stay tuned for some more Marvel Snap videos. Appreciate you. See you in the next one. Later.